Hey guys, Tim here of Red Wolf TV. You're at IWA 2016 at the RWA booth, and I'm going to show you a few products around here. First off, this is the GHK AUG GBBR. It's got a polymer body, metal receiver, outer barrel, metal scope with a, I think it is a 1.5 times scope with a circular reticle, and the takedown is much like the real steel version. The hop-up is rather frustrating to find though. It does have a 30 rounds magazine. I wouldn't suggest using 30 rounds though. I would suggest using 27, or else it doesn't feed properly. If you want to try to find the hop-up, just pull back the charging handle, press this lever down, turn it, raise, and there's the hop-up, which is very frustrating to adjust every time you want to adjust the hop-up. But it feels really good. A very solid GBBR. I've taken it out to the field. The kick is amazing. Not as solid as their GHK M4s or their AKs because of a bullpup design. Everything is already here when it kicks, but it does feel very good. I believe it is around 340 FPS, and I'm very happy with it. The only thing I'm not so happy about is that trigger, which sounds rather pathetic. Do you hear that? But everything makes up for it. The whole charging handle, everything is very solid. And I think we may move on to another product. Now, have you ever heard of Silverback, the SRS version? Well, it is a French company in Hong Kong that made sniper rifles spring versions. I'm just going to take the lighter covert option here. Polymer body, metal handguard, metal barrel, all very easy to disassemble, much like the AUG. You just need to unlock this and you can remove the outer barrel. I'm not going to do that now because it's rather annoying. Here's the mag release for a 30 round spring magazine. And there is a 2 hop-up adjustment dials right here, 2 of them. So you can adjust the hop here this way or this way depending on which where the BB is going. And it is a spring sniper rifle, very solid, but the strange thing is, like a Tokio Marui sniper rifle spring, the pullback is very difficult when you use high power. But this one, very easy to pull back, and the pressure is actually pushing it forward. That is the difficult moment. And then you have the safety right here, fire. You can actually adjust the trigger as well. You can move them back or forward depending on the size of your hand. This is a very solid rifle, and already on our website. Yes, this is the Marui A12 AG that comes with a 93 round magazine, which you can empty in literally 3 seconds. It goes away that quickly. The mag release right here, and it just slides downwards. I'm not entirely sure when Marui will release the 3,000 round magazine, but let's hope it's sometime soon. Just slide it back up. Oh, before I should mention, it has a follower here, so every single BB feeds. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a cutoff system, so it will keep on shooting. The hop-up adjustment dial, pull back the charging handle. There are 3 dials here, meaning that there are 3 inner barrels. So you can adjust every single hop-up individually. The 2 on the sides will actually spread left and right rather than up, so you have a wider spread. Unfortunately, you're going to have to buy many of these mags if you shoot in full auto. I would suggest shooting in full auto only. And considering it runs out in 3 seconds, you'll need about 4 or 5 magazines as well. Very solid polymer design. The only thing that actually rattles is the sling points. You put the battery in the back. Here, they would suggest using a 8.4 NightCat battery rather than a LiPo. For some reason, they say a LiPo would destroy the gun. I don't understand how that would happen. Apparently, it happens. This is very solid. It does very well for an AA12. Unfortunately, you're going to have to push it back. There is no bolt release. It doesn't sound great. It's a great gun. It's a great gun though. Tokio Marui AA12 AG. This is the Tokio Marui M4 GBBR. Not exactly the last GBBR to hit the market, but it's probably one of the last. And it's a very solid build. Probably a competitor to the GHK M4. Internally, it has the Z system, which is also very reliable. It looks just a regular M4, really. It's just a RAS system, very simple. Nothing much different about it. I believe this is either a 30 or 40 round magazine. I have to check on the website just to be sure. But it does sound very solid. Here. Sounds great. And that trigger, Doesn't feel as good as the GHK, but still very incredibly solid. And it's probably one of the most gas efficient GBBRs out there. The Tokio Marui version, much more gas efficient than the GHK. It kicks solid for the whole magazine. It feels fantastic. They would suggest using HFC gas, but it still can run on Tokio Marui's just any top gas, really. You could try it with the Airsoft Surgeon gas as well. It runs perfectly smooth with that one. This is the Tokio Marui M4 MWS GBBR. And this is the RWA Agency Arms Urban Combat Slide Pistol set. This only comes as a set, but this is a whole gun that you have in front of you. It is actually done by Airsoft Surgeon himself, the frame especially. Everything put together by Clarence Lai, Airsoft Surgeon. This is absolutely stunning. This particular set comes with a slide, the outer barrel, the armor cut, the armor battle plate, the front and rear sights. It also comes with a trigger and magwell. Internally, it comes with the blowback housing, the nozzle, as well as the recoil spring and recoil spring guide. But it's altogether something that you would mainly find in America. The real steel version is American made, only very well known in the US. They're trying to expand into Europe, and that's what we're doing here. We're going to try to show it off to you guys. It is actually made out of aluminium, stainless steel outer barrel. The engravings are very realistic, as Agency Arms actually helped us build the slide set. So what you see here is something that you would definitely see on the real steel pistol. Obviously the internal work is rather different. You only just need to put it together really quickly. It doesn't need much lubrication. And what you actually have here, these serrations on the slide, are called DNA collectors because they can actually cut your hand if you do it too fast. They actually made it really sharp. For the real steel version, they made it really sharp, so they had to cut it down. These are actually everything here. These two, actually found by Agency Arms. They gave it to us just to show to you guys. It is a solid pistol. It is meant for the Marui and WE 17 lower. You can put it on the WE. It may need some cuts just to fit it on properly. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit anything like a VFC and such. But at some point, this will come out as a whole pistol. We don't know when, but it sells at about $295 US for the black anodized version. This is the agency gray version. That is about $375 US. It is only coming in as a set. Putting it all together is very simple. Everything will be on the RWA website. And it doesn't hinder the performance at all. It's very smooth. The kick is amazing. You could actually use a CO2 magazine. We would suggest using the APS CO2 magazine, as it feels better. I've actually done a review on it. It's already on YouTube. And Gambit has amazing trigger fingers. It is a very solid piece, and I believe you guys will like it. It's become a magic show.
Hey everyone, welcome to IWA 2016. I'm Charlie with G&G Armin. I'm here with VFAirsoft.com, checking out the new G&G products.